Here, in Houston, Texas, is where our journey starts. Few places in the world are more important to energy production than America's and the world's energy capital. But what's happening here is just one of many places fostering the innovation that is fueling a technology revolution. We are doing more with less, leveraging innovation to rewrite how energy production and emissions reductions coexist.
The dual challenge that we are facing today is our responsibility to the people, so meeting the world's growing energy demands, and then also to the planet, which is to reduce emissions and leave as small of an impact on the world as possible. My name is Lucy Shia, and I'm the manager of the data and analytics team in our Gulf of Mexico asset here at Hess Corporation. My team supports the drilling and completions team, the subsurface and the production engineering teams in the Gulf of Mexico. And what we do is we build out analytics tools based on the data that's collected out in the field and help them make faster, better, and data-driven decisions. As new technologies come to light, the tools that we use to execute those processes also increase efficiency. Then as innovation increases, you re-standardize that process using your new tools. And so it just becomes this ever-growing cycle.
The urgency of addressing our dual energy and climate challenge is clear: to produce more energy while reducing emissions. Yet the solutions are multifaceted. Lucy is just one of many to identify this challenge and approach it through a technology-first view. Across America, millions of men and women who work in America's natural gas and oil, like Vin and his team, are testing, incubating, and scaling new ways to solve one of the world's biggest challenges.
The Innovation Center is really a breadth of different projects across the energy transition space, whether it's with emissions management, to carbon capture, to clean integrated power. For example, with carbon capture, we're currently working on developing testing capabilities here in-house to validate the performance of metal organic frameworks for direct air capture from the atmosphere. We're an energy technology company, and that's the core of our mission.
Technologies like Lumen, they are now able to localize and quantify a leak within 4 seconds. And that is automatically reported to their operators so they can go and abate those emission sources. And so that's a huge improvement from what was done in the past. So Lumen takes an electrical measurement and transduces that measurement to a leak rate, which is what the operator needs to know. And there is a network of sensors that all work together to be able to statistically deduce where that leak is occurring.
So our sensor is basically a sniffer where it's attached on these sites, and it allows the operators and user to be able to detect when these leakages occur from these assets. Oil and gas is going to be a pivotal part of the global energy demand moving forward, but it takes investing these type of measures to take us to that journey to net zero.
While our future will be powered by these innovations made today, the question will always be, what's next? The challenge is huge, and the next idea must be too. Creating a workforce whose first question is, what's next?
So every kid, or even grown up, you want a job that you're excited to wake up in the morning and come to work. And I have the opportunity today that the cutting edge stuff that people use as trend lines and board meetings, etc., machine learning technology, we are truly using that in the data to make a difference in our industry, which is delivering energy to society.
You look back years ago on how we used to work and what people think of the industry, and it's just a different workforce today. Technology is evolving rapidly. With all the data we're collecting and how we're looking at this, and at some point when you put all that together, the idea would be able to see trends and what's failing and what's working and what's not working, and then be able to predict before something's going to happen or something's going to release.
The amazing thing about our industry is how it's constantly evolving. What we were doing 5-10 years ago is not what I'll be doing 5 years from now.
And when we look back, we'll wonder how we ever worked any differently.
Our industry is essential to supplying energy that makes modern life possible, while doing so in ways that tackle the climate challenge. Lowering greenhouse gas emissions, increasing efficiency, advancing technological innovation, building energy infrastructure, and more.
The importance of American-made energy is supporting the prosperity of my family, your family, and families all around the world. And we as an industry are committed to making that happen.
Here, here, and here. Solutions for more American energy with fewer emissions have been and will be created, not just by one, but by many. Not hundreds, but millions of men and women working at the center of technology innovation, shaping a reliable energy future. The question isn't if, but when.